stars, it is me, Twinkle Phoenix. Now, before we begin, I'd like to say, wow, in less than 3 hours, you guys hit the 10 like goal and went over it with 14 likes. Thank you so much. 10 likes in this video, and again, I will continue bringing more if under swap content, because once we complete this route, we'll have to wait for bonuses. So make sure to hit the goal, that way I will 100% cover them once they drop. Right. Now, just a quick recap. If you have been following along with me up to this point, you're probably aware that, especially after the last video I did, the friendship route, we just learned and realised something very important. Our little Flowey here hasn't had a happy ending. At no point is he mentioned in any of the endings. Not in Gaster's romance route, not in Sans, not even in Papyrus's, and surprisingly not in the friendship. He literally just disappears off the face of the planet. So his fate is literally left up in the air. That being said, I've also got a fan on right now, so I apologise. I really need it on. It's really hot here in the UK. So hopefully that's okay with all of you. Hopefully it's not too problematic. That being said, yeah. We're jumping into this into chapter 4 because I couldn't continue Flowey's route until I got the code that was only available in Wingerdings' route, because you get it out of his wallet. Because apparently that's why the code is there, it's for the computer. So there's going to be a lot of jumping around first. I will only feature scenes where Flowey/Ezreal is, and no, Flowey in this one will not be getting an Ezreal sprite this time round. If indeed this gets like freaking voice acting added, I will give him an Ezreal sprite. Until then, let's just get on with it, shall we? So, Flowey first pops up here. It's after we literally hear the voice again, and we find another note telling us to please stay away. This was written by the little medical mage who tried to send off a special message to the tower just to warn them to stop sending people. If anything happens, just do not do it. Bad idea. Don't let anybody down here. It's a trap. If anybody hears voices and tries to get you come here, just no, don't trust them. But of course, Archmage Dion messed that up, and well, we all saw what happened to that freaking psycho. Anyway, another note, huh? You turn to face Flowey. You offer a smile to the monster. As you greet him, the flower monster has popped up from the ground to glare at you. That magic is disgusting. And now I know why that magic is disgusting. It's forbidden magic. Flowey is super sensitive then to forbidden magic, dark magic, because it feels icky and unnatural to him. Which is very surprising. So there is a great difference between the types of magic, but the fact that it's forbidden magic, that's what he finds very disgusting because it's unnatural. You take another look at the note. We're going to show Flowey the note because it's absolutely important we be fully honest with Flowey, because Flowey's honest with us most of the time. Flowey squints to read, his fake smile never leaving. Whoa, guess they're super dead, huh? Does Flowey know what happened to them? Oh, Flowey knows exactly what happened to them. Flowey sways side to side. Yeah, everyone knows what happened to that group. It's how that blue idiot became a lieutenant. So pretty much this is where, of course, I covered the comment left by Dark Petal 16, where it was explained that apparently some of the mages wanted to approach the monsters and just talk to them. Others were a little bit, too excitable. Things got out of hand pretty quickly. Things got misinterpreted, and mages jumped the gun first, and everything that could go wrong went wrong. Literally a domino effect happened, and eventually they all became a freaking amalgamation because Sans interrupted them teleporting. And this is also technically when Papyrus nearly got killed, but he's okay. Blue, does Flowey mean Sans? Yeah, him. You bit your lip and thought he was Flowey. If he could please tell you more. What's there to tell? The mages were found by the guards, and there was a fight. Monsters died and humans died. Yeah, so we lost some more bunnies. I'm really sad. And Sans was one of the monsters who fought. He and his brothers. Oh, yeah, and then he was up to Gaster to decide what to do with freaking Archmage Dion. He's just like, Oh, great. Well, now what do I do with this? Aha! I know exactly what to do with this. Dr. Undie?
Yes, Professor Castor?
We will take him to the lab.
And then what do we do with him?
We'll put him in the basement, we'll forget about him for ages, and we'll just keep him in a cage.
Is that really the best option here?
Of course it is. I can study him more. Them more.
Oh dear.
Then, of course, I ruined all that because I ended up in that said basement and I literally defeated him with a stick.
Remember, kids, the stick is mightier than any sword. Prod it, and it will explode.
Just like a piñata. Right.
That fight against him was so disappointing.
You didn't fight back and he barely put any effort into it. If you call that barely any effort, I'm concerned when he does put an effort. Can you imagine? I'll be dead on the floor. Because it was absolutely frustratingly hard fighting him. He didn't seem like he was holding back, though. Flo rolls his eyes.
You're weak.
You glance back at the note, and you ask Flo if he knows anything about the voice.
Voice? What? Do you hear voices in your head?
He snidely asks. Yeah, actually, we do hear a voice in our head, but we don't just hear him. He also somehow manages to use the power of the fourth wall to literally force me to make decisions against my will. So technically, my character should have asked, hey, have you ever heard of a voice ever, like, literally forcing itself on... never mind, I did the same thing to Queen... Never mind, what goes around comes around. Makes sense, so it's full circle. Your expression made him narrow his eyes. He quietly asked you, do you hear voices in your head? So this makes me very curious if probably Flowey's aware of this, because he probably was. Because Flowey's always around, to be fair. Flowey is much like Papyrus is here. The judge is always judging you, and Flowey's always stalking you. Making me sound like a little yandere, aren't I? He's always stalking you around the place. Which is true. The literal psychotic little flower friend of yours literally stalks you throughout the underground in the original Undertale game. And ever since then, several of his predecessors, aka other like timeline versions in other AUs, also do the freaking same. You can't go anywhere without having your little follow-along Flowey. And honestly, you think you've been hearing... No, you don't think you've been hearing voices. You know you've heard a voice. It's hard to describe. You're kind of aware of it, but when you focus too hard on it, you can't. You physically cannot. Your thoughts get fuzzy. Flowey's smile slips and he frowns. You ask Flowey if any monster is capable of doing this. Yes, I know, he says. Did you hear this voice before you came here? This was a really interesting question for Flowey to ask, because why would Flowey ask this? Did Flowey at some point meet a human that he actually started to get along with or something? Or did he like overhear somebody asking someone else, like were they hearing him prior? Because it seems like quite a weird thing to ask. Like, of all the questions he could think of, why did he specifically ask you, did you hear the voice before you came here? See? It's very peculiar. It's very specific. You close your eyes. Why did you go to Lake? Because a voice was calling you, and in your romance you're like, I'm coming, my beloved. And this one you're like, I don't know why I'm going here, but whoa, and then specifically I need to get to the middle of the lake. I don't know why I need to get there, but I'm going to go there anyway. Because even I was questioning, why are we going to the middle of the lake to see Starfall if Starfall is literally falling from the sky? You don't need to be in the middle of a lake to do that. I know it looks romantic, but you're all alone on a lake, and if you get into trouble and nearly drown like you freaking nearly did because of somebody dragging you down, Gaster, then yeah, you're kind of screwed. It was dangerous. It is dangerous. You knew going there was a risk. Logically, you shouldn't have gone. But you did. Even more than that, you went out of your way to get to the center of the lake. Yeah, you did. You had to get to the center of the lake because, as Dark Petal 16 confirmed for me, I was right. It's because there's a weak point in the barrier at this point that allows him. Which makes me wonder if there's similar, like, weak point in the barrier. I'm really curious if this similar like weak point theory, if this is passed on into Horrortail, and that's how Gaster is able to like come up to the top after you and lure people down. I'm wondering if it's a similar concept. So if you haven't seen the Horrortail one, I'm leaning on that's possibly a concept of why he's able to do that. But I could be wrong, but I think maybe it's something similar, but I'm not sure. Why did you do that? I don't know, because you're a magnet for danger. I technically do know why you did it, but hey, idiots, you know? Oh God, now he's going to tell us to shush. Of course, you can't go telling that wretched flower everything I'm doing. Shush. Shush, my little moth, shush. Shush your mind. Why are you romancing the flower? Because I need to romance the flower. No, you don't. You can go back on my romance route. I'll take care of you. You bend over and clutch at your head. A needle-like pain pierces behind your vision. Twinkle! A sharp voice draws your attention. Everything feels far away. For a split second, it's almost as if you're looking down on yourself from a different position. See, this one by here, I'm again curious if it's like an out-of-body experience, or is this literally Gaster watching you? Because this was never made clear. If this is somehow you're connected to him briefly in that sense, or what? You see a young woman kneeling in the ground and clutching her head, her hands sinking into purple hair, her entire body trembles, and a small flounder monster hesitantly reaches out with a vine. You stand detached at the scene, as if watching it from somebody else's perspective. See, this is Gaster's, right? So why am I able to see through his perspective, though? Is it because we're drawn together, and there is, like, a magic of some sort happening here, or what? How am I doing this out-of-body shenanigans? Why am I doing this out-of-body shenanigans? Why is this happening? The strange moment is over, and you blearily blink at Flowey. The fire monster gives you a strange and readable expression. He looks away from you. Stay away from the laboratory. You know, Flowey, that's easier said than done. You should be saying... Actually, no, I don't know what he could have said, because it didn't matter where I went. The freaking voice would be like, no, come over here, my dear. No, you can't go that way. But I want to go that... No, you can't. But I want to. I don't freaking care if I say no, you go in the lab. But I don't want to. Go in the lab, young lady. I refuse. Too bad, you've got to have a choice, and I'm making that choice for you. That's not how real life works. Well, too bad. This is how this game works, and you have to do what the option says. Oh, pooh! Exactly. Now get in the lab. That's pretty much what I'm imagining. What? This path will take you to the lab. Go past it, he says. Whatever you do, don't enter it. Flowey gives you a small smile. It was fun while it lasted, he says. But you need to leave now. What? Don't let the voice get you. That's an ending I'd hate to see. Before you can ask or say anything more, Flowey burrows into the ground and leaves. Oh my god, that was the sweetest thing he said this far to us. That is so cute. That is him showing emotion and showing a connection and, like, love for you. Literally, he's like, normally he takes great fun in things that happen. He finds it funny. You know, sick, twisted amusement, you know, considering, like, he doesn't have a soul and all that. But the fact that there's this by here with him... It's his own sweet way of showing, like, he's grown attached to you. He is concerned for you. He doesn't want you to end up like all the others. He would rather you leave the underground and live rather than be put through that type of horrible thing. Oh my gosh. You're alone again. Okay, well, I've got to go and find Flowey again, so hang on then. I will be right back once I find Flowey again. Hold the phone. Flowey, wait for me. Okay, so here we are. At this point, we need to turn on the computer. So this was something we couldn't do during... The reason why I couldn't continue Flowey's route was because I didn't have access to the code that was only found in Gaster's route. So there it is. So you turn the computer on, the monitor comes to life, and at once it asks you for a password. Enter the password that you got from Gaster's route. The background is a picture of a much younger Sans and Papyrus. Sans is proudly carrying a toddler Papyrus on his shoulder. Oh my god, that's adorable. He has one hand on Papyrus to keep him steady. With his other hand, he waves at the camera. Both of Papyrus's hands are stretched out, making a grabby motion towards the camera. The skeletons are in footy pajamas with cloudy prints on them. And there's a folder icon in each of Papyrus's hands and one in Sans's. You open one of the folders named Projects. There are many more folders inside this one, but a few stick out to you. Okay, so we're going to go with Soul Threads, then Puppet, and then Artificial Soul. So let's click Soul Threads. There are hundreds of files in this project and even more subfolders, and you click on the most recent file, Study of Kindness and Determination. The kindness souls consistently proven to be the easiest to unravel. Ugh. With one pinch, oh, wait, I should... Kindness souls consistently prove to be the easiest to unravel. With one pinch, I'm able to start the process. This is a notable difference in comparison to souls with determination trait. It takes several attempts to get a good grip to start the process, and more than once, I've had the thread snap back to its original soul. However, when weaving kindness and determination together, the determination trait is much more complacent. Testing on 3 sets with the same results. Possible soulmate match in all 3 results, although unlikely, so would need further testing. The only downside to weaving determination with kindness is that the kindness thread will only work based on intentions. Trying to use a thread in the puppet project causes it to shatter. Even the determination weaving into it may need to start a new project with kind intentions to use up the thread. Wait, you had no projects with like no kind intentions involved? Oh no! That is not at all concerning, Gaster. I wonder if crocheting sweaters for my brother would be kind enough for it. So if y'all know, technically, when you go down the romance route, you'll notice that Gaster is wearing a sweater that matches your colour scheme that you choose at the start of the game. I was told before I went in, and that's why I chose the colours I did, because I wanted to make a sprite with the same colours to match. But yeah, so he makes his sweaters using that, and that's really concerning, because we also learned during Sans's, either it's one of his bonuses or towards the end, that we were given matching sweaters by Gaster, meaning he used the thread to make it. And I so want to know what Sansa's reaction's going to be. He's going to be so mad. Yeah, he's going to be disgusted. If he ever finds out what the thread he used came from. Oh my god, only Gaster. Disregard Sans would be disgusted to wear it. Return. Okay, so now we're going to go with Puppet. So Puppet is the thing he's been doing where he's been trying to make like a body. We know that he wanted to make us into a puppet in both bad endings for the friendship and in romance. In romance, he is more tender, more loving towards you, whereas in friendship, he really don't give a toss about you. He just wants your soul. There are hundreds of files in the project and even more subfolders, and you click on the most recent one. It's a video file. Oh god. Yay! Another one! Hopefully this one's not so getting tortured like last time. The video starts to play and the camera's angled straight down and all top... Oh god, is it a cadaver? Is it a dead body? Oh no! Gaster, why? Oh, he's a scientist. What am I expecting? Exactly, you shouldn't be expecting anything from that friggin' relation of a smiley trash bag. Flowey, why are you breaking the fourth wall? Because I can't. Go away. Ah! The lights are focused entirely on the table and it's completely dark around the table. Floating white hands appear around the body. And a quiet voice begins to speak. Testing with the patient's thread, says the voice. Hands, feet and torso belong to the patient's soul, originally body, 85. Oh god, he's doing Frankenstein. Ugh. Oh god, okay. I mean, how else is he gonna make a meat puppet, right? Right? Okay. 85. Head belongs to 11. Legs belong to... That is a lot of people there already right now. He has technically killed 4 people there, right? 4 people are dead. We are using pieces of 4 other people's bodies, and we are literally putting them together. Oh, good God. Oh, good Lord. So he literally just... Okay. What is he? Freaking Sid from Toy Story? You know that freaking creepy neighbor boy? The one that... next door to Andy? With the dog? Oh, God. He watches the floating hands begin to place... Oh, the parts of a human. The floating hands begin to place body parts on the autopsy table. They clearly come from different bodies. Different people. And when you see a spool of bright blue thread and the hands begin to stitch, the body parts using the thread of a patient, so... Oh, God. The hands work quickly and the body is stitched together within minutes. No visible reaction, continues the voice. The thread has not rejected the action, nor is it showing any signs of strain. More hands move to the torso, and one of them holding a patient's soul capsule. Okay, but question, is like all the body parts from a person with patience? The capsule is open and the hand pulls out the soul. They now work to stitch the soul into the center of the... Oh, wait. Oh, God. Okay. Ow. Thank goodness. It's okay. The soul shatters and the entire body glows blue before turning to dust. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait, why does the body turn to dust? The cadaver has dust similar to monster, says the voice. We'll test the dust to see how closely it behaves to monster dust. The voice paused. Interesting reaction. The voice now starts to hum as the hands sweep the dust into a new canister. Okay, so obviously this is clearly Gaster testing this. Patience is complacent regardless of intent, but rejects tying souls into a different hose. Oh, okay, so the soul didn't belong to any of the people involved. Okay. The voice says in a sing-song voice, fascinating, truly fascinating. The video ends there. Oh, God. Well, what can I say? Okay, now for artificial soul. There's a lot of jargon in this project. It takes you several reads through to understand the notes. It looks like Dr. Gaster weaves souls together to create an artificial soul in an attempt to find the correct soul that would unlock the barrier. Again, against Tori's wishes. None have worked so far. He's not sure what to do with this artificial soul, so he's been keeping them locked up for now. Strangely, it looks like one of the souls might be compatible with a monster body, or so he theorized. You think this information important. You don't know why or how yet. Oh, what's this? What's this for? It's being kept in the basement and safe with the password. Okay, well I will keep that. I will take that. I don't know what this is used for yet. I don't know if it's used for this game or for another game. You make a mention of this information, and I will confirm this is not for the library. This is not for any of the other games I've played thus far. I don't know if maybe it might be something to do with Horror Tale later, or I don't know. Maybe this is for something else further along. I don't know at this point. You return to the hallway. Oh, God. Okay, so now I'm going to go and deal with Mr. Fricking Pain in the Butt. I like to fricking kidnap people because I can. I'm going to go deal with the Archmage Dion. So that was interesting. We now have got the soul that we need. So I think we got to tell Flowey the password maybe. And then Flowey's going to go get it. I don't know. So I will go fight Archmage Dion and wait for Flowey to pop up. So I will be back when I do that. Here we are. We've just finished fighting Dion. Your head spins. Blearily open your eyes to see you are laying on your back on the tile floor. The alarms have stopped blaring, thank goodness. Your soul illuminates the darkness around you. You sit up slowly and clutch at your aching head. Your brown frowns as your vision doubles. Each shot makes you woozier than a drunk on their 12th bottle. I hope my character doesn't drink alcohol, because I don't. It's a struggle to not lay back down. Wow, goes a familiar voice. Flowey, to your disbelief, you see a familiar flower monster poke out from one of the drains. Poor baby, coming through a drain. I can only imagine what went down those drains. You try to move closer to him, but your legs don't cooperate. Pins and needles prick inside them. Wriggling your bare feet sends sharp pains up your hips. That was intense, says Flowey. You killed it. You what? Your foggy mind takes several seconds to process what Flowey said. You stare blankly at him. But you didn't gain any LV, Flowey continues. Huh. Must mean he was already dead. Makes sense. You sure did stink. Poof. What is Flowey doing here? Golly jeez, can't a friend stop by for a visit? Flowey asks. You're very happy to see him, of course. Yeah, don't rush in to try and help me, Flowey. Yeah, goes Flowey. He looks around the room. Ugh, I hate being here. Does Flowey visit often? Can't exactly walk across the tiles, Flowey sneered. This drain connects out, which is why I'm here. You close your eyes and let out a sigh. Probably for the best that Flowey can't visit the lab. You've seen unfortunate things. Like what? Human souls? Poor saint, said Flowey with a roll of his eyes. You know, humans used to keep monster dust as prize. That was centuries ago. And if the bar was down, it'll still be continued practice, he says. He doesn't know that. Neither do you, he retorts. You tell Flowey the monsters even made artificial souls with human souls. What? He asks quietly. His expression shifts to something odd. Why did you read that? You explained it to him. Is that so? He goes quiet. Is he okay? Yeah, he mumbles. I'm leaving. I'll see you around. Maybe. Flowey pops back in the drain and disappears. Oh? Where's my flower going? My flower is leaving me. Wait, where's my flower going? When am I going to see my flower again? What? My flower just left. Wait, I didn't give him a code. So, if I don't give a code to Flowey, where do I use that other code? Is that code for another game? What? Okay, I'm going to have to save that code for another time. Unless maybe it's just meant for that scene, but either way, my flower's leaving me. My flower left. But if you notice the way he's acting, he's like, wait, what do you mean? I'm leaving, I'll see you around, maybe. He says maybe. He's hopeful he will see us around. So, let's go fast forward and bump into him again. I will do my best to try and find him. Okay, so here we go. You finish Hotline. You gave him an idea. Hopefully it's a good one. Is that really all I'm getting? What does this say for Flowey? Relationships. Flowey's watching you. Papyrus might be interested in you. You mean nothing to him. Well, fair enough. But apparently I gave him ideas. Is it a good thing MC gave him ideas? I don't know, but I guess we will find out, won't we? I will jump back when we see Flowey again. Okay. Let's keep going, shall we? You step into the elevator. The elevator hums as it takes off. When you step off, you enter a long corridor filled with golden light. There are stone pillars of creamy gold with chiseled designs lining up the corridor. The tile floor is mosaic with a beautiful swirling motif, and all along the walls are windows that filter in a golden light. It reminds you of the golden hour on the surface, with how softly warm it is. It is a tall ceiling, tall enough that with each step you take, it makes an echo. You know what, I don't like the music in here. I've said this many times before. I want somber music. Where is... this one. It feels like more appropriate for the castle, you know. Okay, so it says, you are not alone in the hallway? What do you mean I'm not alone in the hallway? Why aren't I alone in the hallway? Hold on, is Tori supposed to pop up? Yeah, this is when Tori pops up, right? Midway through the hallway, you see a tall monster. For a moment, you think it's Asgore. Wait, what? The monster has white fur, a goat-like appearance, and curly horns. He's dressed... Wait! Where's Tori? What? This is Ezreal! What? Thank God I record every part of this as I go. Okay, so it says he's dressed in a black turtleneck, black pants, and a lab coat. A lab coat? Wait, he works in the lab? What? Wait, what do you mean he works in the laboratory? Why is he working in the lab? Who in the earth thought it was a smart idea to leave this child work in the science department? Oh no. Why is he working in there? Oh god. All of it looks 2 sizes too small for... Okay, so he probably checked it... Wait, did he steal... Did he steal Gaster's clothes? Did he put on Gaster's clothes? He actually stole Gaster's clothes. Well, I mean, am I surprised? No, it makes sense, right? If he suddenly turns big. Logically, your clothes shouldn't magically become big with you, and he wasn't wearing any. You just see Gaster going like, Dr. Undai, have you seen my other lab coat? No, it was hanging up over there. Where on earth did that... Dr. Undai? Yes? Have you seen my black turtleneck sweater? No. Or my spare pants? No. What on earth? Who's stealing my clothes? Have I got a stalker? It must be my human. Oh, no, absolutely not. Let's see. As if the clothes aren't his, but were all he had. I knew you'd come, says the monster in a soft voice. Huh? He smiles faintly at you. Howdy. I'm Ezreal. Previously Flowey. You gasp. You rush forward to the monster. Really? Ezreal offers you a hand as you approach. You grip his hand tightly with both of yours. You beam. It's nice to meet you properly, he says. How is this possible? Do you remember telling me about the artificial souls? You nod. A long time ago, I lost my soul, says Ezreal. As Flowey, I was soulless. I couldn't feel anything. Not joy, not sadness, nothing. I couldn't even rest. Oh, that sucks. You mean you couldn't sleep at all? What is this? Why is this a trending theme? This is like freaking Dr. Bags, where he can't freaking sleep at all, and that's why he's gone a little bit loopy. Ezreal holds his free hand to his chest. When you told me about the artificial soul, I knew I had to try. Ezreal's expression turns self-deprecating. I know it's not mine, and to steal is wrong, but at least now I can... Oh god. How come? Oh! He goes as you do. He wraps his big arms around you to pull you into a tight hug. Technically, I would have kissed you, but I didn't get the option, so... Oh well. Thank you. You squeeze him tight. Really, thank you, he says quietly, resting his head on top of yours. Twinkle, I appreciate what you've done for me. You were always kind to me even when I wasn't nice to you. I want to repay that kindness. You tell him that's not necessary. It is, he says quietly, his dark eyes warm. I'll join you when talking to the Queen. Your pink eyes widen. That's what you were planning to do, wasn't it? He asks. I can tell. You want to help forge a bridge between monsters and humans. I understand. You hesitantly nod. That's good, he says. I'll help you, but it's okay, he assures you. I think I have a good chance of reaching her. Why does he say that? Because she's my mom. Heh? Ezreal smiled, turned sheepish at your surprised expression. Don't give me that look. It's not that surprising, is it? No, it's not, because he's a goat, and she's a goat. Anyway, we should go. Ezreal offers his hand to you. Ezreal, don't you fucking friend-zone me. You take it and hold it close. He stares at your hand for a moment and a strange look in his eyes before he shakes his head as if to clear his thoughts. Come on, Ezreal, go for it! Go for a kiss! You and Ezreal cross the hall and exit the far end. He leads you out onto a stone bridge, and you can see the castle ahead of you. Hopefully this time the castle doesn't burn to the ground, because that would be fantastic. The castle is built into the cave wall. Faded gold white stone is built beside pale stone and sparkling blue crystals. There are intricate designs and murals carved into its sides, and you see a large stained glass window depicting the dawn. This is where we meet Tori. So this is where Ezreal comes in. Wow, I'm actually nice. Does this mean I don't have to fight Tori? Please tell me I don't have to fight Tori. Your footsteps echo on the bridge, and the castle is high above the city. The two of you cross the bridge, and you look down and oversee the entire city as it slows down into the evening. There are no guards at the wide doors. This is like concerning. The door opens easily when Ezreal pushes them, although they loudly creak. You both step inside. The front room reminds you of Asgore's home. In the Crystal Caverns, although a touch more upscale, there are numerous candles that cast a warm glow around the front room, and the flooring is a gold mosaic with a blue outline. The walls are grey-white, which only makes the golden floor pop out more. When the front door shuts behind you, you're enveloped in silence. And then there's another set of doors in front of you. You take a breath, and Ezreal gives you a hand to squeeze, and you both open the door together. Okay, so this is where Tori is. I'm like, I knew Tori comes up in here somewhere. I couldn't remember exactly when she does. You push open the doors and are greeted by a long corridor with gold and blue tiles. You walk down it, your pink shoes making a quite clicky sound. You look around as you continue. At the far end of the corridor, you see a throne, and in the throne sits the Queen of Monsters. She looks up at your entrance, a godlike monster in purple and gold armor, and her gaze feels heavy upon you. Then her eyes notice Ezreal. Her eyes widen, and she stops abruptly, her mouth falling open as tears gather in her eyes. Ezreal! Ezreal! Hi, meekly goes Ezreal. The Queen runs forward, her arms outstretched, and you scarcely have time to let go of Ezreal's hand and move out of the way before she slams into him and pulls him into a tight hug. Ezreal lets out a faint oof at the embrace. My child, my boy, cries the Queen as tears fall free from her eyes. My sweet boy, you really here? Or have I finally found peace? Tori, you haven't died on the throne yet, sweetie. Ezreal looks deeply uncomfortable as he tentatively hugs his mother. I'm here, Mom. The Queen sobs loudly. And you politely look away because this is getting slightly awkward, to be fair. It takes some time for the Queen of Monsters to recompose herself. Please tell me I don't have to fight you. What are you doing here? She asks in a hoarse voice, and she pulls away to cup his head and begin to examine him. Twinkle saved me, he says. His dark gaze flickers over to you. The Queen turns to you, plain gratitude in her voice. Thank you, Twinkle, truly, truly. Don't thank her yet, says Ezreal. At least, not with words. What do you mean, my child? Asks the Queen. Mom, Twinkle is the key to the barrier, he says. He looks you, aren't you? You think so. There's always a chance Dion was wrong, but, well, it won't hurt to try. Her expression becomes conflicted. My child, things are different from before. Monsters can be bad too, he says in a quiet voice. Oh my god, look at him, this boy. I'm not ignorant to what you've allowed to happen in the kingdom, to Dr. Daster's experiments. Oh, instigator. She has the grace to grimace. I see. You tell her that it doesn't have to be that way, that both sides can find peace. Please tell me I don't have to fight her. Please tell me I don't have to fight her. Please tell me I don't have to fight her. Her eyes focus on you, as if she was staring into your soul. Eventually she turns to look back at Ezreal and her gaze soften. Perhaps it is time. Oh, thank God! She says with a faint smile, Very well, I will show you to the barrier. You and Ezreal exchange excited looks. And then you start holding hands as you follow behind her. Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm holding hands. I am Queen Toriel, by the way, she says. She notices you and Ezreal holding her hands, and she smiles strangely at that. You do not need to address me as Queen if you wish. Oh, I don't? Ooh. Wait. I need to check. He's watching you. That should have been renamed to Ezreal, because we don't have Ezreal. We don't have Flowey, we have Ezreal. Oh, really? I can not address you as Queen? You're pleasant advised, to find a magical garden outside. Beautiful yellow, white and blue flowers bloom around a brick path, and there are tall trees with golden leaves and blue coloured rose bushes. There are lampposts with yellow tinted magical crystals, and their lights mimic that of the sun, although it is without warmth. You thank her. How long have you two known each other? She inquires. Not long, Ezreal admits. Oh my god. But you're very open to learning more about him. The queen chuckles at that while Ezreal looks away and coughs into his hand. I would like that too. He shyly mumbles. After this, you agree. The three of you arrive at a strange white barrier in the back of the castle garden, and it hums with magic. Do you know what to do? Queen Tori asks you. As you stare at the barrier, you think you do. The white wall magic feels familiar to you. It's the same way you recognize your soul. You know the magic in this barrier, and somehow, some way, the magic is the same in your soul. Yes, you are the key. You take a step forward, and you offer it everything. Okay, so let's just do this, shall we, folks? Long ago, two races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with magic spell, though I still believe someone cheated. Then one day, a certain human fell into this world, more like got shanghaied and dragged across into a lake and nearly drowned, but still, the human went on a magical journey. While a overseeing voice literally made sure that I didn't get an option half of the time. She met so many monsters and saw so many lovely things. She was filled with wonder. Even when things became scary, she didn't give up. She showed the monsters her mercy, and they showed her their kindness. She came to love the monsters. She offered them hope. She wanted to free them. How could she without magic? She only had herself. Yes, but that was enough. She would always be more than enough. The white light disappeared, and you stand in the centre of an entrance, and the barrier is now gone. A warm breeze brushes across your face. Queen Tori smiles at you. Well done, and I'm also glad that my castle didn't get burned down in this ending. You did it, breathes out Ezreal. He moves to pull you into a tight hug and then lifts you off the ground, and he spins you around. You really did it! You beam. Queen Tori watches the two of you fondly. I will retrieve the monsters. Why don't you two move ahead? Really? Asks Ezreal. I would never keep you trapped a second longer if I can help it, she demurs. Ezreal sets you down and he places a hand on your shoulder. Are you ready, Twinkle? You nod firmly. Ooh, the two of you walk forward and you leave the underground. Wait, it's just the two of us? Are you freaking kidding me? Mama Tori is setting us up. What a matchmaker. Oh my goodness, Mom is already making moves. It is dark outside. Ezreal casts a small spell to illuminate your path. It is a short trip for the both of you, and the path exits to the small island in the center of the lake. Okay, it's night, and at once the monsters are full of the true night sky. A midnight curtain above them, sparkling with stars. The light begins to brighten when the stars fall. Wait, this says monsters. Oh, so this is just me and Ezreal up here right now, right? So this should say, it is nighttime, and at once the monster has a full view of the true night sky. A midnight curtain above them sparkles with stars. The light begins to brighten with magic, and one by one they start to fall. Starfall continues, and Ezreal sucks in a sharp breath, and he stares wide-eyed at the descending magic. You step forward ahead of him. You turn on your heel, and you outstretch your arms in welcome. Let me be the first to welcome you, Ezreal, you say. The starfall from the sky, each one hitting the water behind you, bursts into a kaleidoscope of light. The world of darkness is then cast aside in favor of the starlight. Welcome. True happy ending, Ezreal's route. Oh my goodness gracious me. That was adorable. Does he have anything? He does not have any bonuses. With the re-entry of monsters in society, there is a moment of concern from the Mage Tower, but it's quickly cast aside, as there normally is, when the mages welcome the monsters back with open arms. Forgiveness is needed on both sides, and under your encouragement, peace is found, because for some reason they listen to you. I don't know. You are hailed a hero and receive a neat little award. Let's just not tell them that we murdered Archmage Dion. Technically he was already dead, so it's fine if I poked him. You think your time helping the monsters would have ended there, but no, it was almost unanimously decided by the monsters and the mages after hearing your story that you are to be their ambassador. You don't really have a chance to say no, not that you wanted to. But while it's a happy transition, it is not easy. There are many cultural nuances that both sides have to adjust to, but you're happy to find that all sides are sincere in desiring peace. It seems like everything's working out for the best. Your journey, your effort, none of it is in vain. You saved them all. All of them. Papyrus treats you to muffets at least once a month. Sans likes to go swimming in the lake with you. Alphys drags you to the gym and trains with you. And to make your ending even sweeter, you and Ezreal officially start to date on the surface. He's a far cry from the aggressive call-out flower monster. With an artificial soul, he is sensitive, sweet, and deeply caring. He cries at sappy movies, hugs you every chance he gets, and always does his best to support everything you do. He's an attentive, warm, and affectionate dude. But oh my god. Queen Tori invites you over for tea after work every other day, and recently she's been joined by Asgore, who kindly offers you more scalps to keep you safe. This is the end of your journey. Thank you, Twinkle. Thank you for falling underground. Thank you for showing them kindness, and thank you for giving them hope. Thank you for being you. The end. So again, we didn't get any update on Undytha or Gaster. So I don't know how that affects our relationship, but that was nice. We didn't burn down Tori's castle. Yay. Mama Tori accepted me. Yay. Mama Tori tried to set me literally up with his son. Yay. I'm guessing she wants babies in the future. Yay. I like that. Everyone got a happy ending, and we didn't abandon Flowey. And on top of it, was really nice that I didn't have to fight Tori. Though, to be fair, in Underfell, when Ezreal suddenly appears and punches Asgore, I absolutely loved it. But I've been really sad if he actually attacked Mama Tori. But no, that wasn't the case. He actually came with you to see his mom. And that was so sweet. I love the fact as well he stole Gaster's clothes. That was funny. So again, guys, 10 likes this video and you will get more if Underswap when the next update drops for it, when we get more bonuses. That being said, we will now go and continue on another of the game series and hopefully get all that done. But remember, 10 likes and it guarantees that I continue the If Underswap series once it drops. And yeah, I really liked this one. It was really cute. I loved it. I love Ezreal. It's a shame I didn't get a sprite made in time for this one, so sorry about that. I had to borrow the one I have for If Mafia fell, but hopefully you can forgive me for that. Just imagine you stole the clothes from another universe and just put them on. That was really sweet. That was really cute. I like that. It was adorable. I kind of wish I had a kissing option though, Top Battles. Why don't you give me more romance? Give me more kissing. I have problems over here. Anyway, I'm gonna now wrap this up, get this up for you guys, and also just remove somebody from here. Whoops, wrong color.
You saw nothing. It's okay.
So, at the end of it all, we gave Flowey the ending he deserved. More like he stole a soul and then gave himself it, but that's fine. That was cute. I love the fact that his one did offer you a completely different interpretation as well. And yeah, everybody's happy. Technically, this means I could become a princess. Or was it a lady consort, I think it is? There's some fancy thing, some fancy name. Somebody out there will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, again, 10 likes video, you'll get more If Underswap, and I'm not sure which one we're going after to continue next. I'll probably put a poll up somewhere at some point. So yeah, bye guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Let me know what you thought of this ending.